welcome to Two Smart O'Clock, where we're getting our day and our week off to a good start. And surprise, surprise, and God, it seems like I'm always moaning, but I want to keep this real as well, and I think real is really important. And there's nothing worse than toxic positivity, and probably the worst form of that is when you do it to yourself. So I ended up in a panic, and I woke up in a panic. And a panic about something that's not happening for a couple of weeks. And this is what I want to share about today. That literally I was there, I was panicking, I had my journal out. And then the realization was, well, you've 10 days to sort all of this out. And then I remembered this fabulous saying this fabulous insight that I got quite a while ago. I've shared about it before, just for today. And I realised that just for today, I only needed to get a certain number of things done on my list. And actually there were other things on my list that don't even have to be done today. But as soon as I said just for today, I could feel my whole system release and relax. And so maybe you can actually take a moment, and maybe it's not even just for today, maybe it's just for this breath. I can relax because right for this 5 minutes, I can cope with everything that's on my plate. Because I think we're all so traumatized, we've all had so much pressure for so long. And by me just pretending everything is okay in my life, I'm actually not being real, I'm not being authentic, I'm not sharing the truth. And I can't go on like that. So the other big realization for me out of all this was that, part of what's happening for me in 10 days, I'm going to the Dublin Mind Body Experience, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I have my cards here, I'm going to pick a card in a minute, because that's what I love doing. I love actually being at the fair, I love doing pick a card with people, I love connecting with people, and that's where I get so much joy, just from sharing a bit of positivity, sharing a bit of realness with people. And that's where my big question mark is, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make it happen? And I'm just feeling so unsupported and so unresourced in the world. And so I had this other big realization. It's like, and I copped it then when I was guided to put on a black and white dress with a green cardigan. I've never put these two things on together before. I was going, what's this about? Because I always dress intuitively every day. And it was basically, this is what's going on. My heart is telling me to stick with my business. My heart is telling me to keep trying, to keep going, to keep trying the next thing, that this is going to come right, this is what you're here to do. And my head, which is a business head that has run businesses and knows about accounts and knows about the reality and the practicalities of things, is going, this is ridiculous, give up. You've been flogging this for too long and it's just not working for you. So what I decided out of all this, and I'm being very, very, very real here, is that I have put in my diary on the 12th of December, so 14 Two Smalls out from here, I'm going to decide if it's actually really time to say, do you know what, enough of this, I can't make this business work. Even though I know my work really works and it really helps the people I get to, but with the way the world is and the way social media is, and you have to just keep trying on so many channels to connect with people and doing somersaults, ridiculous somersaults, you lose so much energy that could be going into your work. I have decided on the 12th I'm going to make a decision, and maybe it's just time to walk away, and maybe give it a rest, and I don't know, who knows, hopefully it won't happen, but I've written it in my diary, and actually is a relief to say, okay, I can do my black and white thinking on the 12th of December and decide where I go from there. So I know I need to share this because somebody needs to hear it, and I'm going to be real for the next 15 weeks, this is 15 out, and I'll share whatever's going on for me, because in the way that I know, if I've got a healing session with somebody, I start what I call stewing, and everything that I need to clear with that with whoever the healer is starts coming up. For me, I also know that when I have clients come in, not so much for coaching but for healing, I start to feel all their stuff. And I think this is also what was happening for me last night, is that this is the message that needs to be shared. Just for today, you're okay. just for this 5 minutes. Take that breath, give yourself a chance. And if you need to course correct, you can set a date in your diary to do that and see where things are. But you know what? Getting started is one thing, but you've got to give things a chance and you've got to go for it with your heart and soul in the meantime. So I'm actually going to go back to the way I used to always make my videos in the past, which was I always picked a card. These are my kind of magic cards that I created myself back in 2017, so 5 years ago. So let's see, but I have a new way of picking them, so I don't do the fronts and the backs. This is really funny. I feel so happy, and what makes me happy? So what makes me happy is actually pulling these cards and connecting with people. But this is a great card for you to have a little think about what makes you happy and see, can you do something like that for yourself today and maybe commit to do it for the week ahead. Because when you're so happy, oh, card gone. I don't know where it's gone to. When you're so happy, then you know you're a magnet for more good things. And interestingly enough, the bottom of the pack is I believe in my dreams. So look, whatever's going on for you, if you're here with me to the very end, I'm so grateful that you stayed. Sending you all my love. Be gentle on yourself, whatever's going on. We all have so much trauma in our systems, and anything at all can trigger it so easily. So please be gentle on yourself. Be understanding and compassionate with those around you as well. And I send you all my love, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye.